Well, there'll be celebrations for the two teams that get into the Premier League automatically from the Championship for next season. 2 months left to secure those two spots. And what a promotion race we have in the Championship. The top three are in action. Tonight, one of those, of course, Leicester. Mark, not very long ago, they were nailed on to be in those top two, probably even nailed on as champions. But there are signs that they could be caught now.
Yeah, on February the 16th, they were 12 points clear of Leeds and 15 of Ipswich. And now they're just 3 clear of Ipswich and 5 clear of Leeds. This is a Leicester City side that started the season with 15 wins from their first 17 games in all competitions. They set the pace and they looked like at one stage they would go on to get records that hadn't been seen in the Championship. But it's now 3 defeats in their last 3 games. And they look like they're under pressure, and the pressure of being the team to catch is suddenly just weighing heavy on Enzo Maresca and those players. At the weekend, they were beaten by Queen's Park Rangers, who are going on a brilliant run themselves. Really, really massive result for Queen's Park Rangers and a big shock to everyone in the Championship. That was a real coupon buster, despite Benson getting a goal back in the last moments of the game. It wasn't enough for Leicester City. You can see there the QPR fans celebrating that goal from Sinclair Armstrong. And this is what it does to the Championship table. We were talking about the point situation at the moment. Leicester out in front on 78, but you can see the gap is closing to Ipswich, who also play tonight. Leeds and Southampton keeping them on their toes as well. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Leicester respond because they take on Sunderland tonight. You can tell me about Sunderland, Tom.
Well, Mark, you're saying how Leicester have lost 3 in a row. They're taking on a team who've lost 4 in a row. So
Could always be worse, right?
I hope they don't get back on track tonight, but I've got a feeling they might.
What about Ipswich then? 3 points below Leicester in second. They take on Bristol City this evening. They had a really tough spell in December and January with just 1 win in 9, but it does seem like they're flying now.
Yeah, I've watched them at the weekend. I was at the game against Plymouth. Really good, effective, professional performance. They won 2-0. Patient as well. They took their chances in the second half. And it was a really impressive performance and the type of performance you'd expect from a side that wants to get promoted from the Championship. Kiefer Moore, who's come in from Bournemouth on loan in January, is in great form. 5 goals in his 7 league starts. He has been a massive, massive player for Kieran McKenna. They've won 5 of their last 5 games. They look confident at the moment. And I think you have to just say that they are probably one of the standout sides in the Championship. Promotion from League One last season, no one would have had them to be up and around not just the top 6, but the top 2, and potentially in with a shout of winning the Championship title. Now, I know Kieran McKenna, having spoke to him at the weekend, will be saying, hang on, Mark, calm down. Don't put those ideas in the fans' heads because we are just trying to build. We're just trying to keep winning games, 1 match at a time, keep doing what we're doing, and let's see what the league table says at the beginning of May, and then we'll decide where we're going to be next season. But they're very much in with a shout of getting promoted, and they are the in-form team at the moment in the Championship. Travelling to, they're hosting Bristol City, who have lost their last 3. However, they have beat Southampton recently. They have beat Middlesbrough recently. And Bristol City, of course, beat West Ham in the FA Cup. So you wouldn't back against Bristol City whilst they're not in great form, maybe causing a little bit of an upset.
Yep, let's not forget about Leeds, though. They start the year 9 wins from 9 in the league, but they did drop points against Huddersfield at the weekend. That was live on Sky. Test of their momentum now?
Yeah, they won 4 out of 5. However, they dropped points against Huddersfield at the weekend. So again, they're very much in the shake-up. They're very much one of those teams that people expected to be in the top 2 when they got relegated from the Premier League. They sold a lot of players, they recruited a lot of players. But in Daniel Farke, they've got someone who absolutely knows how to get out of the Championship. He did it twice with Norwich City, and there's no backing against him doing it again with Leeds. There's a real feeling around that place that they have got a good group there that's more than capable of getting promoted. They're in good form at the moment. And the Leeds boss has been speaking to the media ahead of tonight's game.
I quite like when the going gets tough and when it's really like a bit spicy atmosphere and crunch time period, because it's also good fun then to be hopefully successful. And if you are successful, then happy days, and it's more like the best feeling that you can have. I'm respectful when I head into such a period. But in a way, I also quite enjoy it because I always thought the best comes out of me when the going gets tough.
And there is only one place to keep across all the action from the EFL tonight. Join Julian Warren and his guests from 7 o'clock this evening